welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to do a 10 random questions about me. Now I did have a few I did have a couple of questions that, that's still annoying me. Yeah, so I did have a couple of questions that were funny, very funny, that I wanted to answer. But then I remembered that I have a few little underage viewers, so I was like, right, I can't answer them. So I just got a couple more off Google, just random ones, and then I got a few questions off some of the girls in work. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, so for my first question, it is going to be, right, so I just wrote them down in my notebooks because my phone's recording. One thing I hate that someone says to me that's not very open-minded. I hate, this actually boils my blood when someone says to me, if you could be anything, what's your biggest dream? And I tell them what it is and they tell me I'm being unrealistic. No, you just have to see beyond everything. The way I see it is, if you can dream it, you can do it. And then they also say, dream. If you don't like something, change it. That's what Mama always says. So yeah, I hate people that are not open-minded and just can't see beyond the normal reality. It just really gets to me. You can be anything in this world, you're the only person getting in the way of yourself, so always remember that. Anyways, so number 2 is, if I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I always say I'd love to live in America, but I've never actually been to America. But I am actually going to America this year, so I don't know whether it would change. But I always say I'd love to live in LA, you know, and drive a real cool car and just be on the beach. But that could change when I go to Florida. But as it stands, if I could live anywhere in the world, it would be in America. So third question is, if I could choose to be anything or anyone for a day, who would it be? And I wouldn't choose to be anybody else. I'd still want to be myself, but I'd want to be in my dream place for one day. I always see myself just literally doing what I'm doing right now, just vlogging about my life and making videos, and I'd love to do that for a day. But you know, obviously more people kind of know you. Does that make sense? So I wouldn't like to be anybody else. I'd just like to be me, but live my dream for a day, because I don't want to live in somebody else's world, because people always say they'd love to be in my imagination, so why would I change that? You feel me? Right, so for number 5, the question is, do you have a nickname? I didn't have a nickname until I was 16. Everybody just called me by my normal name, Nikita. But my boyfriend always calls me Nikki, he never calls me by my full name. And I don't particularly like if people don't call me my full name, unless you know me on a personal level. I don't want some randomer just calling me Nikki. I hate, you know, I often have people, not customers in work that don't know me, and then they'd be like, oh sorry, what's your name? And I'd be like, Nikita, and they'd be like, oh Nikki, and I'd be like, no, don't do that, you do not know me. I don't like that. Unless you know me on a personal level, then you can call me by a nickname, but other than that, just stick it to my full name, because I do much prefer my full name. Anyways, rant over. I'll get over myself. Right, so number, oh wait, I think this one is number 5. I think I said that one was number 5. Anyways, number 5 is, what is my favourite makeup product? My favourite makeup product has to be brow products. And I know I don't actually have anything in my brows now, but when I'm doing my makeup, my favourite part of like doing glam makeup when I'm going on a night out is filling in my eyebrows. Like I just got a phone call there, so sorry about being interrupted. But as I was saying, my favourite makeup product would be brows, because I feel like you could have no makeup on and your brows could be filled in and you'd be looking lit AF. You feel me? So yeah, I definitely would go with a brow product because I just love them. Right, so next question is number 6, and it says, what do you see yourself doing in 2 to 3 years time? So career wise, in 2 to 3 years time, I pray that I'll be doing this and not have to work in retail anymore, because I actually love doing this. Do you know when you're doing something that just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like you're doing it as work, you're just doing it because you like doing it, you know? It's like a hobby, but it's a real life hobby. So for like career wise, yeah, that's what I'd like love to see myself doing in 2 to 3 years. And then like like kind of personal life in 2 to 3 years, I'd say I'd see myself in my own house with my boyfriend and probably have a baby or be pregnant in like 2 to 3 years, because you know I'll be 25 then, and you don't get any younger and the clock is ticking always. So yeah, I don't really think anything else. Maybe be engaged, you know, if Ross ever got the hint, you know, just waiting nearly 7 years, like. But anyways. Right, so my next question is, if you were a Disney princess, which Disney prince would you marry? And right, this might not make sense to some people because he's not actually a prince at the beginning, but it would definitely have to be Aladdin, purely because like he has nothing. He doesn't even know she's a princess, and he just loves her for who she is, and she loves him for who he is, and they just see beyond everything, you know, that way. They're just like so captivated in each other that they don't really care about anything else. And I just love that, like, you know, like money really cannot buy your happiness, like. So like, and I just totally go with that. Like, love is what more than anything else in this world, coming from me, because I know everything. So yeah, it would be Aladdin, because, and to be honest, like Aladdin in the real life movie is very good looking as well, like, not gonna lie. So yeah, Aladdin. Right, so my next question is, if I could buy any luxury item, what would it be? And it would be like, it's called like a spider Ferrari. Now I don't know what number it is, but I'll insert a picture, because I'd love, like, I have a picture on my phone since like 2017 or 2016 maybe, and it's a pink one, and it's just life, like literally just life. And that would be what I wouldn't even care, like I wouldn't even have a house and I'd have a Ferrari. But I'll insert a picture right here. Oh, it's just so nice. I know everybody is gonna love it. So yeah, next question is, who is your celebrity crush? Well, the question was actually, who was your underrated celebrity crush? And I actually can't think of anybody. I actually realise I'm a very fussy person when it comes to men. So I just changed it to who is my celebrity crush. And if everybody knows me that's watching me, you will all know what I'm going to say before I even say it. It's Zac Efron. And it has been since I was like 10. From High School Musical. I just think he's actually got better looking over the years as well. Now I don't like when he has like really blonde hair, because I can't do blonde hair. Like, I much prefer him with his darker hair. but he is definitely my celebrity crush since High School Musical. Right, so for the last question, it's what's my guilty pleasure? And I actually kind of thought this question meant something else, and then they had to explain it to me because I was a little bit confused. But my guilty pleasure, I actually had to laugh because I was like, I wouldn't even be like Scarlett Amant saying this because I actually think it's very normal. I said, when, like, so on Friday night, I'm going out, so I'll be putting my tan on, right? When I'm putting my tan on, right, my music literally goes from listening to like Tupac, Travis Scott, Drake, Chris Brown, and then all of a sudden I start listening to Disney songs and songs that High School Musical. Like, it's like I just literally go back in time. But I actually wouldn't have thought that was like something that you wouldn't want someone to know, because I'm like, I actually think a lot of people do that. But of course I don't know. I'm like, we listen to these songs in work sometimes, so I think it's so normal. But anyways, that is my guilty pleasure. Go from one extreme to literally the complete opposite. Like, literally go from being 23 to 10 again. But anyways, that is the last question in today's random Q&A. So I hope you guys liked today's video. Please give it a thumbs up and comment below. Also hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get a notification the minute I upload a video, and I will be back in my next video. See you next time. Bye.